happening, kids? Ella and Nick. Today we're at the Solvang motorcycle collection in Solvang, California. And not many people know about this place, but they got an awesome collection of bikes. Let's go inside, check it out. Right off the bat, you got a 1940 Crocker big tank. Look how pretty that thing is, man. Pretty damn nice. They got a lot of nice stuff in here, like high quality. Sundap, and that's a pretty bike too, a 4-cylinder. Yeah, you don't see too many of the 4-bangers. You see a lot of twins, but you don't see too many of the 4-bangers. It's pretty nice. And the Augusta 73. Mitchell, 1904. Jawa, factory race bike. 36 BMW R12. Pretty rare bike too. Really nice fill set. I'm going to spin around this way. We're going to start over here because there's a lot of really neat stuff in here. This is one of my favorites. This thing is so crazy. First of all, real nice comfy seat. You can just lounge back with those kickback bars. Imagine going down the freeway on this thing. Which I don't know if you could. It's pretty small, CCs. And there's the engine, right there. Look at it right here. You got an exhaust for each cylinder coming right out of the spokes all the way around. 5-cylinder. Doesn't say what CC it is. It just says 5-cylinder. So I don't really know what CC it is. They got a little bit of everything. Look, all the way back to whatever year this thing is. I don't know. But it's old. And the Suzuki Scrambler 500 Cobra. The Suzuki Cobra, that was called. Triumph TR5 39 Vincent Meteor. Early Sunbeam. Early Harley. Double overhead cannon, the Augusta. 1965. Oh, triple. Nice bike. Very nice bike. You don't see too many of the triples in the United States, especially. 500. Honda 500. Mike Hellwood bike. It says it's not a replica either. It says it's a factory bike. It's cool. It's cool. Once again, we're at the Solvang motorcycle collection in Solvang, California. This is really nice. It's a replica, but it's very well done. V8 Moto Guzzi, supercharged. And I'll tell you, you get in there, those stacks in the carburetors, literally, my finger wouldn't even fit in one. They're smaller than my finger. Because it's a V8. A V8, I think they're just, I believe they were only, 500 cc's. So imagine how tiny that piston is. A V8, 500 cc's. As I said, my finger won't fit in that stack right there, and it won't. It's tiny, like a thimble. It's as big as a thimble. That's what it's as big as. But how cool is that? Pretty cool. Race Beamer. Beamer raced a lot of bikes. People don't know that, but they did. This is a 54 Rennsport. Huh. It's built in very limited numbers for racing without superchargers, which were banned in '49 because everyone made a supercharger in the 30s. 1960 matchless G50. It's pretty cool. This is neat too. This is a compressor bike too, superchargers, yeah. So right here is a cylinder. It's compressing the air. Supercharged Beamer. See, everyone made superchargers and they banned them because they won. That's the problem. No one could beat them. No one could beat the Supercharged bikes. So here's one of my favorites. Is this Husqvarna? Look how cool that is. Really cool. Very cool. All right, let's move on. Okay. 125cc, 125cc CZ. It's hard to say when I say that a bunch of times fast. 125cc CZ. It's cool, man. I dig it. The dustbin fairing on it. Definitely got room. A lot of these bikes had no room. I'll show you one in a minute. An NSU that has no room in it. This has plenty of room. Get your legs in there. And some of them didn't. Celsius. Oh, Henderson. 27 Henderson. I should have known by the logo. I don't know what's going on here. Some kind of crazy supercharger thing. 80s. Looks like something was built in the 80s. Here's that one I was talking about. The NSU Sport Max. It has no room. Like it's, oh, this isn't the one I was looking at. There's another one that's way tighter than this. This one's tight, but there's one that's tighter. It's cool though. A little chin pad, put your chin on. Oh, here's the one. Here's the one. There's a lot of good stuff here. This is, again, Solvang Motorcycle Collection, Solvang, California. You got a lot of nice bikes, but this is the one that's, I don't know how you even rode it. This is so tight, man. Look at the arm controls. You barely get your hand in there. Really tight. It'd be scary, man. It'd be scary going 100 and some miles an hour on that. Your hands are trapped in there. But it's cool. Jawa. XR 750 Harley. Seems to be a bunch of those all of a sudden. Rough Superior. One of the prettiest bikes ever made, I think. Really pretty bike. Jay Leno claims he has the biggest collection of Rough Superiors, but I don't know. I think I know someone who has more than he does. I'm not going to say their name, but I think he has maybe double what Jay Leno has. But Jay Leno claims he has the biggest, but I'm going to disagree with that claim. This is really cool. Don't know what year it is. Douglas did a lot of stuff, but they were pretty Douglas. There are a lot of brands that were in the racing world that Americans don't know about, man. This was one of them. Very neat bike. Benelli. There it is. They have a double overhead cam Benelli here. I'll show it to you in a minute. Real deal bike. This bike's interesting though, because it has a different head on it than usual. There's the original tag, which I'm going to do some homework with Motor Club Benelli and find out where it came from. But yeah, it has I forget the name. There's a name to this head. It isn't the stock head. Oh, that's the name of the head. Right there. Testa Velox. That's the name of the head. It was like a race head. So we'll have to find out some information on that. But they got so much cool. Rotary Norton. The last Norton. This is the very last one. The last production number made. Good looking bike, I think. I don't know. It looks heavy, but I don't know if they are. But it looks heavy. Early Harley or Indian. Jawa race racer. With the guards, so you didn't kill anybody with your spikes. Little set. Oh, there's a really cool Villa set here. You'll never see another one. The Villa set Roar. Look at that. Super rare. Like, I think maybe the only one. Two. No, there's not many. Not even in the UK. Very rare. It's definitely cool though. That modern gauge is there for. It's a boost gauge. Wait a minute. Oh, because it's got a supercharger. That's why. I was wondering, why is there a boost gauge? Because it's supercharged. There's a supercharger running off the back of that crank. Very cool. Moto Guzzi. 250. Indestructible engine. They really are. You can run them forever. There's a Comet. Great bike, but I don't know. They don't. I like the Comet better than any other one, but they're still hard starting bikes when you let them sit. Here's one of those IMEs that have no carb, no exhaust. The swing arm is actually the exhaust pipe, and it's one side of front suspension and one side of rear suspension too. Only one side swing arm. Maybe the first bike with one side swing arm. No carb, no exhaust. It's all hidden. Carbs underneath that. There's a water-cooled Harley 250. I believe AMF Aramachi. Back in the day when Harley was struggling. Another Comet. Blue. Nice Ducati 750. Another nice Guzzi, man. These things, telling you, these things are indestructible. So overbuilt. It's really cool. This is a twin. Bi-cylinder. 120 and 90 degree cylinders. For race use. I bet this thing sounds awesome, man. I've heard just a single sound awesome. I like how they did the heat guards with just rope. The Italians did a lot of cool stuff. Yale. Oh, here's another crazy one. Vincent Black Shadows with a supercharger. Chain driven. How scary is that right next to your leg? I guess my digger that I'm building is going to be right next to my kneecap, but it ain't no chains, it's a belt. Bunch of Vincents. 50 Vincent, another 50 Vincent, 48. That's just 59. MV Agusta double overhead cam 125. It's crazy cool, man. This is stuff you see in Italy, never in the United States, ever. 1950 NSU Sport Fox. And this bike's really intriguing to me. I don't understand how it's in the United States. Double overhead cam 250 Benelli. It's something you don't see in the United States. You just don't. This stuff didn't get to leave Italy. I really question how it got here. Because Italy's very strict about what can leave. And this kind of stuff can't leave. They don't let it leave. So it must have left a long, long time ago. Definitely been restored. 71 cal HR H1R. Little screamer, 2-smoker. And this Yamaha TZ700. 4-cylinder 2-smoker. This is the Solvang motorcycle collection in Solvang, California. If you ever get up this way, it's about 2 hours north of Los Angeles. If you ever get up this way, come check it out. They got some really cool stuff like this 21 Mars. Where are you going to see that? Pretty cool. Be hard to complicate it to ride. It's got a lot going on, a lot of knobs and levers, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 levers and pedals. I'm not sure what they all do, but there's 10 of them. I'm guessing that's Kickstarter. Guessing one of these timing and throttle. I don't know. And then you got one over here. Look how they did the cable inside the bar, and then it comes out right there. So cool. It's just so cool. They did stuff cool back in the day. Like, this stuff should be going on today. Nickel plated, no chrome. I love nickel plating, way better than chrome. It just has a nicer look. Looks like sterling silver. This is dirty. If it was clean, it'd be really pretty. That nickel really pops. Looks like someone maybe chromed the springs, but they were probably originally nickel too. Everything down there is nickel. Yeah, pretty bike. Oh, you guys see this one. This is really cool. Motovilla 254 cylinder. Look at that thing. Crazy, man. These things were fast. They're super loud, but they tended to grenade. They were known to blow up. But they're cool. 2 carbs there, 2 carbs on this side. Benelli replica, but it's actually got a real double overhead cam engine in it. Usually the replicas, they just have a 500 crap engine in them, but this one don't. This one has a decent engine in it. And it's cool. Aramachi's cool too. Montesa, road race bike. MBA, Morbidelli Benelli. I'll have to go over and take a look at that. Another Benelli over there. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. And you can follow me on Facebook, because I post way more on Facebook and Instagram. Same name as this page. So I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.